The Met Gala is the place to be if you're in style, unless Anna Wintour decides you're not welcome.
Yes, that's true.
So, what actually happens when celebs fall out of favor with the queen of fashion? From messy feuds to some seriously shady snubs, these stars found themselves on the wrong side of the guest list. But believe it or not everyone was desperate to walk that red carpet.
I had to decline!
Billy Porter. Well, he always stole the show with his over-the-top entrances. Like in 2019, when Billy showed up dressed as an Egyptian sun god and got carried in by 6 shirtless men.
Fashion is happening!
Everyone couldn't wait to see what he'd pull off next. But then, things got a little messy. At first, Billy said he was skipping the Met Gala because he was just too busy.
I said no. I had to say no as a self-care moment. Can you believe it?
Fair enough, right? Except, word on the street is that Anna Wintour doesn't exactly forgive or forget when someone turns her down. And things didn't stop there. 2 years ago, Billy called out Wintour in Vogue in an interview, fuming that Harry Styles was the first man to land the magazine's cover wearing a dress. Billy felt like Anna completely overlooked people like him, who had been breaking gender norms in fashion way before Harry showed up. You're using my community to elevate straight white men. That bitch asked me, how can we do better? And I was so taken aback I didn't have an answer. Yes, he called Vogue editor-in-chief that word. Not surprisingly, Billy didn't show up at the Met Gala after that. Sources say the Pose star's invite was quietly pulled, and a bunch of fashion insiders started to distance themselves from him. Naomi Campbell. She is also a true fashion superstar. Naomi has ruled the runway for decades, and she's been to the Met Gala an incredible 17 times. What's more, Wintour put her on the September cover of Vogue back in 1989, making Naomi the first black model to ever land the cover of American Vogue.
We made history together, so thank you.
They even used to call each other friends. So it was pretty shocking when tension started brewing between them. It all went down at the Harlem's Fashion Row event in 2024, where Anna was supposed to present Naomi with a Fashion Icon award. But Naomi showed up late, and Anna was not having it. She threw some serious shade on stage.
A very punctual person, and I have the honor of presenting tonight to someone who is often late.
After this, she left before giving the award. When Naomi finally arrived, she clapped back with her own dig.
Everything's meant to work out when Mary's going to work out. It wasn't my choice to have the other lady. I'd much rather have this.
Fans immediately called it a battle of the divas. But here's the real twist. Just recently, Naomi posted a video from last year's Met Gala, where she said,
"This is my last Met. It is my last Met." I can't. I'm too old. It's too much for me. The anxiety.
So, now, it really looks like she's stepping away for good. Drake. You'd think Drake, one of the biggest artists in the world, would be a Met Gala regular. But nope, he's never attended, and there's an interesting backstory behind it. And no, it's not because he wasn't invited. Drake just hates this event. He's called out its vibe as fake and self-important. And during his It's All a Blur tour, he took it up a notch. Drake actually used a hologram of Anna Wintour during one of his concerts. It depicted her in a chilling, almost villainous light, laughing menacingly as if mocking the fashion elite. After this, we are not sure he'll make it onto that guest list. If you're loving these juicy celeb stories, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more. Now let's see who's coming up next. Tim Gunn. This super classy, make-it-work guy from Project Runway had a bit of a fashion feud with the Anna Wintour, and it all started with one simple story he told.
I was asked, what is the most unforgettable thing I've ever seen in fashion?
Here's how he responded.
Watching Anna Wintour being carried down 5 flights of stairs by 2 bodyguards, 2 big hulking men, from a fashion show.
According to Tim, after these words, Wintour team asked him to take it back and officially deny that ever happened. But Tim wasn't having it.
So we've had an open war ever since.
While Wintour has never directly confirmed the ban, since then, the fashion star hasn't been seen at the event, and Tim believes it's all because of that incident. Jamilah J. The actress and activist has never attended the Met Gala, and it looks like she's totally fine with it. A lot of people think it's actually her choice. For instance, in 2023, when the Met Gala chose to honor Karl Lagerfeld as its theme, the Good Place star took to Instagram and didn't hold back. Her exact words? A lot of famous feminists chose to celebrate at the highest level a man who was so publicly cruel to women, to fat people, to immigrants. Jamilah admitted she knew this post wouldn't make her popular, but she said staying silent would feel like a betrayal of her values. Given Jamil's outspoken nature, it seems unlikely that she would ever be invited to the fashion event. And true to form, Anna Wintour didn't say a word about the accusations. Kim Kardashian. Her journey to Met Gala acceptance was not an easy one. Believe it or not, Anna Wintour was not a fan of Kim. Back in the early 2010s, she was blacklisted from all things Vogue. Anna reportedly dismissed her as too reality TV and too C-list. But Kanye West went hard to get her in, and in 2013, Kim finally appeared at the Met Gala, very pregnant and dressed in a floral gown by Riccardo Tisci. The look was widely mocked, with some even calling it couch fabric. But over the years, Kim transformed her image. She had to work twice as hard to earn Anna's approval. After ban, Kim was so happy to be part of the Met Gala that she's kept almost every dress she's worn.
I definitely have every Met dress saved except for the Marilyn Monroe dress.
Her trademark is going to extremes to impress. That includes harsh diets and crazy corsets. In 2019, Kim donned a custom Thierry Mugler dress that gave the illusion of being soaked. It was so tight she couldn't even sit. And last year, she rocked a stunning look by Maison Margiela's John Galliano. But behind the glam, Kim could barely breathe in that thing.
I am claustrophobic. I've never felt this way before, where I feel like I can't breathe. I'm just actually gonna die.
But the question is, are these one-night looks worth all the pain?
Absolutely. What I say? Does it look crazy? It's just who I am. If you look good, it is all worth it.
Khloe and Courtney. While Kim, Kendall, and Kylie were getting glam on the Met steps, Khloe and Courtney were nowhere to be seen for years. Word on the street was that Anna didn't think they were fashion-forward enough. Khloe even played along with the rumors, joking online about being the only Kardashian left out. And Courtney only got her first invite in 2022, probably thanks to her high-profile wedding to Travis Barker. But when she showed up, a lot of people dragged her outfit, saying it didn't match the gilded glamour theme at all. On top of that, Courtney and Travis couldn't keep their hands off each other. Their constant PDA on the Met steps was called awkward and over the top for such a formal fashion night. And Khloe?
I have been officially invited to the Met.
And they're going, Khloe! I'm so excited now.
Well, she finally made her Met Gala debut the same year, showing up in a dazzling Moschino gold gown.
I can't breathe, but that's fine.
Already.
You don't need to breathe.
But after that 2022 moment, both sisters disappeared from the Met Gala scene again. Donald and Melania Trump. Back in the day, Donald Trump was a staple at the Met Gala. He started attending in the 1980s with his then-wife Ivana, and when Melania entered the picture, they became regulars at the event.
Proud of Melania. She looks amazing tonight, but she always looks amazing.
She is known for her elegant fashion choices, graced the red carpet in designer gowns from Dolce & Gabbana, Vera Wang, and Alexander McQueen.
It's an amazing event and a lot of beautiful people.
In fact, in 2004, Donald even proposed to Melania in the Metropolitan Museum of Arts with a massive 15-carat diamond ring. So yeah, he wasn't just the guest. He made headlines there.
This may be the most beautiful evening of the year.
However, their Met Gala streak came to an end after 2012. After Trump had become president, everything changed. In a 2017 interview on The Late Late Show, James Corden asked Anna,
"Who would you never invite back to the Met Gala?"
Wintour answered without hesitation.
Donald Trump?
Anna, a longtime Democrat, was strongly against Trump's politics, especially his stances on immigration, women's rights, and LGBTQ+ issues. While Melania Trump hasn't been officially banned, Her attendance at the Met Gala has been highly unlikely since her husband's exclusion. Speculation suggests that it may also have extended to Melania due to one incident. She reportedly ignored Wintour during a visit to Trump Tower. According to Amy Odell's biography, Anna Melania was offended that Wintour did not inform her of the visit and chose not to greet her. Since then, no Met, no invites, and no Vogue. Wintour made it clear that Melania Trump is unlikely to ever grace the cover of her magazine. The star, who has been its editor-in-chief for decades, explained the reasoning.
You have to stand up for what you believe in, and you have to take a point of view.
She added, "I don't think you can try to please everyone all the time." Basically, Anna's saying she's not going to feature someone just because they are a first lady, especially if they don't align with her values. Doja Cat. The singer might be banned from the Met Gala due to a few things that didn't sit well with the event organizers. First off, at her debut 2023 Met Gala, she was caught vaping on the red carpet, which goes against the no-smoking policy at the event. Even though her team said the vape had flavored water vapor and no nicotine, many fans of the evening weren't too happy about it. Plus, Doja Cat broke the usual Met Gala vibe with her 2024 look, arriving in a very unconventional outfit, a wet t-shirt and towel.
Today I kind of just feel like me, but in a very sad way.
So that added the talks about whether she was crossing the line when it comes to Met Gala fashion standards. These moments definitely have people wondering if the singer will be invited back this year. Guess we'll find out soon. As you see, Anna Wintour's guest list is a sacred thing. You could be the biggest name in music, fashion, or politics, but if you cross her, you might just find yourself uninvited forever. So next time you wonder why someone isn't at the Met Gala, just remember, Anna's got a longer memory than her sunglasses are dark. What do you think about these stories? And who would you like to see at the event this year? Let us know your thoughts. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us for more juicy stories from the world of fame and fashion.